Shalom, brothers and sisters.
Shalom, everybody.
Yeah. So I was reading the Pseudo Targum Jonathan, but then I realized Bernie told me that pseudo means lie, deception.
It's not genuine.
It ain't genuine.
It's a sham.
That's right. So it is a sham. So, and then we looked it up. Bernie did, and the Targum it means translation, right? And it should be the Targum of...
The thing is, so Jonathan said it was a pseudo Targum of Jonathan, but it's actually the Targum Pseudo Jonathan. So it's, the Targum isn't the sham, it's the name Jonathan. So what happened was, it was actually...
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, alright.
Yeah.
All right.
It was originally the Targum Yerusalem. So it would be a yod, a tav yod. And in this process where you were abbreviating with tav yod, someone put the Targum Yonathan. And so from there, even though the scholars knew it wasn't the Targum of Yonathan, it started getting called the Targum Yonathan. And today, knowing that it's not that, it's actually the Targum Yerusalem, they call it the Targum Pseudo Jonathan instead of the Targum Yerusalem. But so the sham isn't in the Targum, it's in the name of who wrote it or what Targum it is.
Right.
So,
because some printer printed it wrong, and then everybody's like, oh, okay, so, but you know what? This is a translation from the Aramaic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But, and then, it might be a translation from the Hebrew. Because
it's in a translation. Yeah, it's a translation. So the Targums are the first translations of the scriptures ever. It was written, the Hebrew scriptures translated into Aramaic. Now we got the English version of the Aramaic. What you're reading in English is the translation from the Aramaic, which is the translation from the Hebrew. That's what you're reading. Now, why this is important? Because we don't have the older scriptures, right? Most scriptures are translated from the Masoretic text.
Right.
Yeah, they're newer, and there's more variations. And then you have the Septuagint, which is older than the Masoretic text. Well, this is actually older. The Aramaic should be older than the Septuagint.
Right.
And
so
that's good.
And
better.
A little bit better. And there's more insights and stuff,
So that's the next thing. In these translations, there's a lot of, you would say it's like the Amplified Bible. It's amplified, so to give more understanding of what's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Let the Ruach guide you in all understandings, of course. And what can you say about the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Read them.
Of course. But I mean, in the time period that the Targum, the Septuagint.
Yeah, the Dead Sea Scrolls would come after the Targums. Nah, I think. Yeah.
In Hebrew?
Yeah, would come after the Targums. And they have Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek. They have it all in the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah, I know.
And then the Greek. I don't know. That's a good question. I gotta look that up.
I'm just wondering, But brothers and sisters, this is just a little thing about the pseudo. That means a lie and a deception and like a
not necessarily, not genuine.
Not genuine. It doesn't mean a lie. It just means
so you'll have there's a lot of pseudographical work. It doesn't mean that the work is trying to lead you astray, but it means that someone's taking on the personality of someone else and writing about it. So it's a work of fiction in those. But
right. And, no, it's not, okay. My bad. And And then the Targum means translation. So basically, we're just gonna read the Targum of Jonathan, which would be the Targum of Yerusalem, right?
There it is.
Bam. Shalom, brothers and sisters.